Problem blindness is a real issue when it comes to selling to somebody, and that's what we're talking about in today's episode 1013 of the Daily Sales Message podcast, where every single day I share a piece of simple and actionable advice that's designed to help you feel more confident and sell more stuff too. And I have this sometimes when people come to me and they say, "Oh, can you change the wording on our website, please?" Or, "We would like a script for a phone call or a one-off cold email. Can you do that, please?" The answer is, well, technically yes, but absolutely not, because there's so much more to it than that. When it comes to the work that I do, messaging, I have to break everything down, get under the hood, do my research, do some thinking, and then the output is scripts and all that good stuff, but we have to do the foundations first of all. And that's this notion of problem blindness. So people don't realize that, they can't actually easily articulate what they sell. They just want a sticking plaster solution. They just want a script that will work straight away and sell to people. And they're somewhat blind to the problem that they've got. And in which case I then have to educate them. And I always kind of wince when this happens, because if somebody wants me to update a script or something on their website, they've probably got a budget about this much they're thinking it's going to cost. And then I tell them, actually, what you need is your messaging, and that's going to cost you more like this much because of how much it takes to do. And depending on the client, they may or may not be aware of that or expecting it or can afford it, but it's the right thing for me to do. I have to tell them the only way to do it properly is that, and that's why I have to sell to them. But it's problem blindness. So where are you talking to your buyers where they don't actually see the problem they've got? They're just going for that smaller solution. Do you sell it to them, or do you tell them about the bigger picture and go for that? Ethically, and it's kind of a bias thing of course I'll sell the bigger solution, like, aren't I wonderful? I think ethically that's the better thing to do, because you're doing right by them. I think if I took money off somebody to just do a script or something and out of context and it didn't work because you did the messaging properly, blah, 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 I'm not doing right by them. So I think it's the right thing to do, but I'd love to know your thoughts. Pop them in the comments.